Money isn't about numbers. It's not even about logic. Money is fundamentally a belief system. There are rituals, there are profits, there are sins, and there are blessings. You're either someone who has this understanding of the religion of wealth, or you're someone who's going to worship poverty without even realizing it. One of my favorite sayings is, every day a lion is born in the jungle and a gazelle is born in the jungle. The lion's going to win and the gazelle's fucked. People who are born into families, people who are born into wealth, have these principles I'm about to go through fundamentally instilled in them. So I'm going to run through them quickly for you so you can understand how you can be part of this religion of wealth as well, and you're no longer to be at a disadvantage because of the time and place that you were born. So let's break the illusion. Money is faith. You don't hold a dollar because it's backed by gold. You hold it because everyone agrees it means something. I don't know about you, but to me, that's religion. People tithe or invest, hoping for returns. They read sacred texts, being like financial books. They follow gurus, investors, entrepreneurs, traders. You've been tricked into thinking money is only math, when it's not. It's belief. And belief is exceptionally powerful, especially when you align your actions with it. Unfortunately, unless you're born into it, most people are loyal to the religion of lack. Here's how you know. You say, money doesn't matter. You hate rich people, but secretly, you actually wish you had their life. You think success is about luck or scamming. You see someone who's done well and you think, okay, they must have scammed some people. They must have done evil on the way up in order to achieve that. Or you believe hard work shouldn't pay more than 9-to-5 compliance. If you hold any of those beliefs, that's poverty worship. That's your doctrine. And that's what's actually keeping you broke. You've been kneeling at the altar of excuses, false morality, and fake humility. All too often, when I speak to people who don't want to go down this path, they give me excuses like this. But at the end of the day, it's because they're unwilling to do the hard work to make it out. Because if they did, they absolutely would succeed, but they use these things as an excuse to try and make themselves feel righteous and feel good about themselves, instead of sitting with their thoughts at the end of the day and knowing, I could have done that if I worked hard. So let's flip it. Here's what the real religion of wealth teaches. Sacrifice is sacred. You must delay gratification. Invest in assets, not dopamine. Faith precedes reward. You don't wait until it's safe to start. You have to leap first. If you wait until it's safe to start, then you're never going to get off the starting block and you're never going to make progress towards finishing the race. I take the view that abundance is godly, that abundance is a moral good. I'm not trying to be a prosperity preacher, but hear me out on this. You can help more people when you're rich. You can make better decisions when you're rich. You become stronger, sharper, and more free. I do not see how any of that can be construed to be a negative characteristic. And once you have money, it multiplies when you manage it with discipline. Budgeting is prayer, investing is faith, and spending with purpose is worship. So here's how you're going to convert religions. If you're currently worshiping at the Church of Lack and you want to come over to the Church of Abundance, this is what you need to do. 1. Reject the broken commandments at the Church of Lack. Understand, money is not evil, rich people are not inherently greedy, and I'll save when I earn more. Burn those lies, throw them away, they no longer exist. 2, tithe to your future. Spend less, invest more, build skill, buy time, learn sales, build audience. Don't buy fake luxury when you first get some money coming in. Buy leverage for your future self. 3, study the gospel of wealth. Read people like Hormozi, Rockefeller, Kiyosaki, Naval. Start reading people who understand this fundamentally, who understand this far better than I do. I'm still learning about this. I've only been pursuing this for the past 2 years. And this is not to try and memorize so you can recite Bible verses, but to shift your fundamental belief, to shift your subconscious understanding of what money is and how you should be managing it. 4, Walk with faith in numbers. Every dollar is a soldier. Every decision you make is a sermon. Every investment is a prayer for freedom. And understand, whether you agree with me on this or not, if you're not putting your soldiers in the right direction, if you're not putting your sermons in the right direction, if you're not putting all these things to the church of abundance, you are going to be putting it to the church of lack. Like any other religion, you can't be on the fence. You're either in or you're out. If you're not choosing the church of abundance, you are choosing the church of lack. In my mind, that is a very, very simple decision to make. I'm not telling you you have to love money, but you better understand it and respect it. Because in this world, money is the fundamental driver of anything that moves. And either you serve it and you try and use it consciously, or it will punish you for ignoring it. So stop mocking the rich. Stop romanticizing struggle. There is no nobility in poverty, to quote Jordan Belfort. Stop worshipping your own suffering like it's holy. Suffering for the sake of suffering is not something to be proud about. You're not doing well if you're choosing to suffer when you could take a different path and suffer for a reason. At the end of the day, boys, money is just a religion. And I think it's time you join the right one.